Good morning, everybody. It is, I think it's January 3rd, 6:21. Sunrise is in about 15 minutes. It is starting to get light, though. Uh, I'm just making this video. I see a lot of questions. What do we do? We've never sailed before. Do we need sailing lessons? Blah, 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 blah. Well, I came from power boats. If you've operated boats and you're comfortable, operating a boat, the power plant really doesn't affect how the boat goes. We've all heard the term, it ain't rocket science, and it ain't. Let's be realistic. 5,000 years ago, there's no way they would have been able to develop, a rocket to go to space or a car to drive down the road. That's why, cars became popular in the late 1800s, early 1900s. Really popular once Henry Ford created the assembly line in 1903. But prior to that, I don't want to say people were dumb, but they weren't as well versed in all of our modern technologies that we are. So I'd never sailed a boat before. I had never driven a boat, outside of sight of land, and only a couple times in the ocean. But I bought a boat that needed rigging. I bought a boat that needed plumbing. A boat that needed electrical, mechanical work, all kinds of stuff. And I'm a pretty savvy guy when it comes to repairing things. But if you want to do this and you're scared that you don't know how, pull up sails, buddy. You don't need lessons. You don't need to pay some captain $1,000, for a week or whatever to teach you how to sail. This is really easy. You look at the direction of the wind, set your sails to where it catches them. Pretty simple, right? But I just want all of you to know that no experience, never sailed before. I did all my own rigging. I've done all my own electrical. I've done all my own plumbing. I've done all my own mechanical work. You guys can do it too. You really can. You don't need to, you don't need to read an encyclopedia on sailing. Although I do have some 1975 Collier's encyclopedias inside the boat. And just for fun the other day, I looked up sailing and there's some pretty cool information in it. But it's not a necessity. And I know you can do it. I know you can. Convince yourself. Ultimately, it's confidence that will help you on the seas more so than anything else. Just do it. Just do it. Don't think twice. Right, Dub?
What?
My son just woke up. He wakes up every day, sunrise with me. Come say hi, dude. Hi.
Hi.
Hi. Do you need sailing lessons?
No, not really.
How easy is sailing?
It's the easiest thing ever.
Yeah. And man, is it a rush. It's 7 miles an hour. But right now,
Here, hey, I'm gonna go get on the sweatshirt. It's cold.
All right. Right now we're set course for the Inagua Islands, Great Inagua Island. From there, probably jump over to Tortuga. We keep kind of changing direction, and it's more so because, it's not a power boat where you point and shoot. Of course, you set your sails and you can kind of sail most directions, but sometimes it just likes to sail one way a little better than the other. no matter what you do with the sales. So just go that way. No big deal. Life is beautiful on the water. I don't have to be anywhere at 8 o'clock in the morning. I get to spend every day with my kids, my beautiful wife. Just quit your 40-hour week job. It can be stressful at first. We're still learning. Learning how to, live off the ocean, learning how to make these things work, and sometimes things go wrong when you're at sea, and you just gotta figure it out. But again, I know you got this. Sell everything, buy your sailboat, and go see the world. It's worth it. It's worth every second. Even the shitty times. 3 or 4 times throughout this trip, we've been close to 1,000 nautical miles so far. Got another 500 to go. We're going to be about 1,500 nautical miles from where we were at. And I've wanted to quit 3 or 4 times. But I started in July, August, September, October, November, December, into January. Maybe once a month I want to quit. But there's 29 days in between where this is the most beautiful life you can ever have. Ever. Convince your wife, convince your kids, sell your house, do this. Right?
Yeah.
Tell them.
Do it.
Love you guys. Have a beautiful day.